Okay, so this reading is about the divine masculines that are Aries. So they could be a sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, or Venus sign Aries, or they could have strong Aries placements in their chart. They're also most likely a part of a divine connection or twin flame connection, but they don't have to be. You could be somebody that's watching for someone you know that's a divine masculine and an Aries. Regardless of why you're here, there could be something in here for you, so just lean into that. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Some of it might be for you, some of it might be for someone else. You get to pick and choose whatever information you want to take from this reading as it resonates. So the resonance is going to feel good for you. This feels in alignment. The non-resonance is not going to feel so good for you. So you just get to honor that. So for the divine masculines that are Aries. Okay, so we have the Ten of Fire. That's a lot of chores. It looks like she's overworked, stressed, and imbalanced. So it looks like she's, and here's, oh, this is rich. So here's the thing. She's done all this work. She still has so much work to do. But what is she getting paid? She's getting paid pennies. There's something here for this collective I'm tapping into that is not equal pay. It's not paying off. They're putting all this effort to force something that is giving so little in return. And it's not like, let's say it's a relationship. I'm going to pull a couple more cards to lean into this, but let's say it's a relationship as an example. So here we have a relationship that they're in, and this relationship is, the person is a really nice person and a very giving person, and it's not like the person they're with maybe is, it doesn't mean that they're not a bad person, they're not a bad partner or whatever, but they're not feeling the love in the relationship. So they're making all this effort to make this relationship work because this person they're with is a nice person and they're a good person and they're a giving person, but it's not paying them energetically. It's not paying them emotionally in the relationship. So there's something coming up for them, I feel, in regard to what is it they're spending all their time putting their effort into that isn't even really lighting them up anymore. It isn't feeling good. And we have all these relationship rules about making things work, but I feel sometimes, on an instinctual level, on some level whether something is actually worth the effort or not. And it's only through conditioning and expectation that you continue to make the effort of, like, right, you continue to make try to make things work. So even, let's say this person they're with isn't even a nice person sometimes, but they do a lot of things, right? They do a lot of things for this Aries person, and they're going to be like, well, they do all these things for me. I need to make the effort too, or, whatever it is that they're trying to make work, but it's not really working for them anymore. Okay. So let's get some more info. Oh, that was fast. Yeah. Look at this. Does that look like somebody that's satisfied with their life? This is the Four of Cups. This is boredom and discontentment, right? This is like they're so fixated on trying to make something work that they're not noticing that there's something better for them out there. And I'm going to say this, so don't come at me. I'm going to just say this. Sometimes we think it's an awful thing to want something more for yourself. Like, if this person you're in a relationship with is doing everything and they're, trying really hard, we owe it to them to try harder. But what if their efforts towards this relationship is also not good for them? What if we owe it to them to do what's best for ourselves and allow them to do what's best for them, right? There's some kind of codependency that sometimes happens in relationships that we ignore our instincts about, and we kind of don't allow it to move out. So we have, look at this, we have on the bottom, kind of crossing this energy, we've got the Page of Pentacles. And to me, the Page energy is very much about It's so much about seeing the world in a new way, seeing the physical reality in a new way. And we have this world energy. So something is coming to an end in this person's life, whatever that might be, where I feel like they're gonna really need to look into what they're efforting and why they're efforting. It's not because they actually want it. It's because of an obligation or a guilt or a shame about wanting to match the person they're with as if they're not enough. There's something that's not sustainable here in the effort. Okay, so for your divine feminine, okay, let's take a look at what's going on with your divine feminine this week. Okay, so we have the Fool for her or him. It's a divine feminine energy. Okay, and we have the Ace of Pentacles, so they could be a strong earth sign. They could be Sagittarius or Aquarius in their chart in the big six or what have you, strong placements. We have a new beginning that they're fostering for themselves. It doesn't feel like a fast energy at all. It is divinely orchestrated and it is around their happiness, but they could be struggling a little bit with what it is they want. So I feel more of this energy is they're sort of leaning into curating for themselves what is it they want. They're kind of leaning into being like, what is it I want for myself, for me personally, not necessarily for the connection. I feel like your person could be very accepting of the connection. There's a part of them though that wants to dive into what it is they want for themselves. Because they're probably mirroring in some way where they've been overextending themselves with such little return, because they're thinking they have to act and behave a certain way to create whatever it is they feel they're missing. So they are 100%, I feel, cultivating this concept of what is it I want to grow for myself? What is it I want to lean into and create and start anew in my life? There's something here that they're kind of breaking down, and it's more of a wish fulfillment energy at this time. It's not an action time. It's more of creating vision boards or creating something of an idea and feeling if that's what they want. They're tuning into their feelings. So I hope that this has helped, and I'm sending y'all lots of love today.